Channel 11 at 5.
The threat of severe weather across the South Plains is prompting a first alert weather day. And along with this threat is the chance of local rain. Good afternoon. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Christy Harton. John is tracking the possibility of large hail and high winds. The man who confessed to 2 Lubbock murders will be executed tonight, barring the Supreme Court does not grant his stay of execution. Rosendo Rodriguez III admitted to killing 16-year-old Joanna Rogers in 2004 and 29-year-old Summer Baldwin in 2005. Summer was pregnant when she died. Their bodies were found in suitcases in the city landfill. KCBD News Channel 11 Shaylee Sanders is about to be escorted inside the Huntsville unit for that execution. She joins us now live. Shaylee.
Christy, yeah, we are just outside of the Huntsville unit.
Over the weekend, 10 people, including 4 Texas Tech football players, were arrested outside of Bash Rip Rocks. It happened just before 2 o'clock Sunday morning. Today, Red Raiders head coach Cliff Kingsbury addressed that situation. KCBD News Channel 11's Matt Ruiz has the story. Matt, what did he have to say?
Thanks, Christy. Today after practice, Cliff Kingsbury said
he was murdered by 2 white racist police officers. He was murdered like an animal, and they say they don't see nothing wrong.
Yes, the system has failed us. Yes, we are disappointed. The devil thought he won, but he didn't.
Outrage following today's decision that 2 Baton Rouge police officers will not be criminally charged in the 2016 shooting death of Alton Sterling. The Louisiana Attorney General said the officers attempted to make a lawful arrest before fatally shooting the 37-year-old. They say the officers were responding to a 911 call about an armed man threatening people outside a convenience store. The shooting was partially caught on cell phone video and sparked nationwide protest. Sterling was shot by Officer Blaine Solomoni during a struggle. Officer Howie Lake did not discharge his weapon, but did wrestle Sterling to the ground.
The Louisiana Department of Justice cannot proceed with a prosecution of either Officer Lake or Officer Solomoni. This decision was not taken lightly.
The U.S. Justice Department declined to bring federal civil rights charges against the officers, handing the investigation over to the state. Still to come.
Who's responsible for changing my future? Like, the rug pulled out from under us, and that sickens me.
New details on exactly how many families are being impacted by an equipment malfunction that compromised thousands of frozen eggs and embryos.
Plus, a disease that impacts our 4-legged loved ones and is now hitting hard here on the South Plains. I will have those details coming up next.
And John is tracking the latest severe weather threats. Your complete first alert forecast coming up next on News Channel 11 at 5. And before we toss it to John for a look at our weather, take a look at this colorful cloud sighting in Arizona. The formation was posted to Twitter with many trying to figure out what it could be. A few believe it looked like cloud iridescence, which are rainbow-colored clouds that form when light passes through ice crystals in the sky. According to NASA, they are usually a high-latitude phenomenon, but have recently been popping up as far south as Denver.
This is the First Alert Forecast with Chief Meteorologist John Robinson.
Well, again, it is First Alert Weather Day, and while we're taking